morning of July 1st, 1863 opened quiet over Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. Low hills framed the horizon. Union cavalry under General John Buford surveyed the roads west of town. Through a spyglass, Buford spotted dust rising, Confederate infantry approaching fast. He turned to his staff. "They're coming. We hold them here or lose the high ground." His men scrambled, forming skirmish lines along fences and low stone walls, trying to delay a force twice their size. Confederate General Henry Heth's division advanced, unaware Union forces had already occupied the area. Gunfire broke the morning silence. Bullets cracked across open fields as blue and gray clashed on the outskirts. Buford's cavalry, outnumbered, held just long enough for Union infantry under General John Reynolds to arrive. Riding up at a gallop, Reynolds waved his men forward. "Get into line! Push them back!" As he led his troops into McPherson's woods, a bullet struck him. He fell dead, one of the first senior officers to die in the battle. By afternoon, Confederate forces under General Richard Ewell attacked from the north and northeast. Union lines buckled. Forced to retreat, they fell back through town to Cemetery Hill. Confederate troops surged forward, but General Lee hesitated. He told Ewell, "Take that hill if practicable." Ewell, unsure, held back. That delay let Union troops dig in on the high ground: Cemetery Hill, Culp's Hill, and Little Round Top. On July 2nd, Lee ordered a flanking attack. General James Longstreet led divisions toward the Union left. The Peach Orchard, the Wheat Field, Devil's Den, each became a bloody contest. At Little Round Top, Union Colonel Joshua Chamberlain and his 20th Maine held the far left. Low on ammunition, Chamberlain gave a bold order: "Fix bayonets!" His men charged downhill, surprising the Confederates and holding the flank. Meanwhile, fierce fighting erupted on Culp's Hill and around the center. Union lines bent but didn't break. As night fell, both sides held their ground, thousands dead or wounded. July 3rd, Lee wanted to finish it. Convinced the Union center was weak, he ordered an assault straight at the middle, what would become Pickett's charge. Over 12,000 Confederate soldiers lined up on open ground. At 1 p.m., Southern artillery pounded Union positions. Smoke filled the air. When the guns went silent, the gray line stepped forward. A mile-wide march, men shoulder to shoulder, advancing across open fields under heavy fire. Union artillery tore gaps in their ranks. Musket volleys followed. Still they came. General George Pickett's division reached the stone wall at Cemetery Ridge. For a brief moment, hand-to-hand combat erupted. Then the line collapsed. The charge had failed. Over half the attackers were killed, wounded, or captured. Lee rode out to meet the survivors. "It's all my fault," he said, but it was done. The next day, July 4th, the rain fell. Lee's army began retreating back to Virginia. Union General George Meade, battered but victorious, did not pursue. The Battle of Gettysburg was over. 3 days, over 50,000 casualties. It marked the turning point of the Civil War. Lee would never invade the North again. The Union had held. After Gettysburg, the war raged on, but the tide had turned. Lee would never again threaten the North. Every fallen soldier left behind a story, etched into those fields. In just 3 days, a path was set for a nation, for its future. And on those quiet hills where once cannons roared, silence now speaks of sacrifice. If you're someone who loves war stories, who's drawn to epic battles, heroic stands, and turning points that changed history, then this is your kind of channel. At Vistory Chronicles, we bring the battlefield to your screen. Quick, powerful stories from the past, in just 60 seconds. From ancient wars to modern-day conflicts. Subscribe now and relive the moments that shaped our world. History wasn't just written, it was fought. And we're here to show you how.